Hey honey, it's Toya and it's time to pick May's TBR. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button because you want to stay. And if you are returning, hey fam, today's video is choosing our May TBR. But we got a couple of twists. One, the wheel is going to determine how many books we're picking. Two, we're going to be using our TBR cards for our prompts. And the kicker is, if I choose a prompt that I cannot use because I either can't find a book for it or I just don't feel like the prompt is going to fit, I'm going to have to spin the wheel and I have to do what the wheel says. First, let's do a quick recap of our priority reads from last month. And I can already tell you it was not a success. So we had 9 books on our TBR last month. Out of those 9 books, we read Gleam, Binding 13, Rejected, Yellow Wife, The Stars Are Dying. We read 5 out of 9. This month, I already posted my hopefuls video. Let's spin the wheel and find out how many priority reads we're going to read. School lets out this month. I'm going to be able to get them reads in. We are doing 7 priority reads. That means we got to pull 7 cards. So it's a new day and I'm recording this again. Why, you ask? Because I lost all the footage. So those previous clips were where we started. Let's get into this video. We know we're pulling 7 prompts and we're using our TBR cards. Let's give these cards a shuffle. You first. Choose a mystery to read. Oh, so good. This says a woman risks everything to end her family's centuries-old curse, solve her mother's disappearance, and find love in a mesmerizing novel. So if we send something, that's a mystery. Book number 1 acquired, The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. This is also on my 26 and 26. Listen, we're going to reshuffle after every pull because we got to get what we need to get. Choose a fantasy to read. Oh, we just making my life easy. We got some options because I'm a fantasy girl. All right, we have 3 choices. Bloodbound by Ellis Hunter. You cannot forfeit, you cannot run, you duel, or you die. There's a rebellion, inner demons, there's witches, there's dragons. This is a very good contender. I've heard nothing but amazing things about The Poet Empress, how to write a love poem for someone I hated so deeply, with every drop of blood in my veins. It's a gorgeous book. And then you have A Vow of Vengeance by Jocelyn Rodriguez. This says, deadly tyrants, wicked schemes, dangerous alliances, can you survive the force? You want power, prove it. You want magic, take it. I shall. I think I'm going to take A Vow of Vengeance by Jocelyn Rodriguez. Read the book that's at the very bottom of my shelf. Now this I can't do because I'm using my TBR card. So remember the rule, if I can't do the prompt on the card, then I have to spin the wheel. I'm going to shuffle our wheel up and spin. And it says, start a new series. We have quite a few choices there, so let's pull those. Actually, just about every book on my shelf is the start of a new series. I'm gonna leave that one. I just want to give myself a few options here. 5 books. B.K. Borson, First Time Caller. Story of My Life by Lucy Score. This is interconnected, and so is B.K. Borson. Fight by Sloane St. James. Then we have Red Rising by Pierce Brown. And we have House of Bane and Blood by Alexis L. Minard. Now, my 3 romance are all interconnected series. I'm going to go with the overarching series that follows the same set of characters. So I'm going to put those 3 back. So that's going to give us Red Rising and The House of Bane and Blood. Now, I've heard really good things about this book. They say that this is Peaky Blinders, but make it magic. In a city split into 2 opposing sides, power comes in many forms: bloodlines, money, love, and most importantly, secrets. So it looks like a marriage of convenience with magic and arcane science. And then Red Rising, his wife taken, his people enslaved. Driven by a longing for justice and the memory of lost love, Daryl will stop at nothing to bring down his enemies, even if he must become one of them to do it. I feel like I'm gonna run into another prompt that will let me pick this one. So I'm gonna pick House of Bane and Blood by Alexis L. Minard. All right, card pull number 3. Read a book published this year. Oh, that's easy. This just dropped at the end of April. FuryBound by Ellis Hunter. The Poet Empress dropped, I want to say it came out last year though. 2025. I think every other book on my TBR shelf came out in 2025. Maybe not Cleopatra. No, Cleopatra came out in 2026. Conform came out last year. Riftborn came out last year. I don't know about Beneath Tides and Thunder. This came out 2026. And let's check Birth of a Dynasty. This dropped 2025. So we have 3 great contenders. We have Between Tides and Thunder, Cleopatra, and of course Bloodbound. So I've already read the back or a little synopsis of Bloodbound. Cleopatra by Sarah Al-Arifi. Cleopatra tells her own story. You know my name, but you do not know me. We adding this to the list. Cleopatra by Sarah Al-Arifi, a book that was published this year. That is our 4th book on our TBR. So we have 3 more pulls. Read a Pulitzer Prize. I don't have time to look that up. So back to the wheel we go. All right, let's spin this wheel. Read a book recommended by a friend. I feel like all of my books are recommendations almost. So we have Birth of a Dynasty again. First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. Conform by Ariel Sullivan. Oh my gosh. And Under Your Scars by Ariel Anderson. This one says, according to the FBI, I was considered a serial murderer after 3 kills. What do they call me after 52? They call me the silencer. And I'm not going to read all of it. Just this last clip says, this is the kind of story where the villain gets the girl, even if it kills her. I'm intrigued. Then we have Conform by Ariel Sullivan. In the far future, one young woman becomes torn between 2 loves and 2 sides of a rebellion. In the first novel of a sweeping dystopian romance, First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, a hopeless romantic meets a demoralized radio host in this cozy, sleepless in Seattle inspired story. And then Birth of a Dynasty. I swear by my blood that spills upon the earth and the ancestors who watch over us all. Your lineage shall weep in agony. You will run to the ends of the earth in fear, and we will find you still. You will cry out for mercy and be given none. The heavens will not forgive, and Madada will not forget. The Mukandi will have its vengeance. This is our oath to you. Birth of a Dynasty by Chineza Bado is added to the list. Let's pull again. Read a book with an animal in the title. I don't have that, so let's spin the wheel. Read my newest book. No, I already had Red Rising. I just got Under Your Scars in the mail. So that was an easy pull. Under Your Scars by Ariel Anderson. So we've now pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. Final pull. Read a book that matches the current season. We have Story of My Life. I don't know about Sleepless in Seattle vibes. And then we have Talia Hibbert, A Girl Like Her. Now, both of these books were on April's TBR. She's hard to hold on to, but he's good with his hands. What's more inspiring to a rom-com author than a hot, grumpy contractor literally knocking down walls? How am I supposed to choose between those? I'm going to pick this one because it's the smallest. A Girl Like Her by Talia Hibbert. Now, did I mention we were getting out of school? Baby. Bonus session. Let's see how many books we're gonna pull for a bonus spin. We get 2 books. So we're gonna rapid fire this pull by shuffling the cards one final time. 1, choose an ebook to read. Let's go to the Kindle. Bridesmaids and Broomsticks. It was an art that was sent to me and I need to get to it. It says, to the black girls who think they take up too much space, take more, shrink yourself for no one. Done. Bridesmaids and Broomsticks by Lily A. Lockspur. We're going to read that. And for the final bonus, I'm just going to pick a book based on vibes only. So we have above. We've already read the back of Red Rising, Conform, and Poet Empress. I think I'm going to keep it simple with these 2 or 3. We'll use 3. So we have You Duel or You Die. I'm feeling these vibes. You have Sci-Fi, which is Red Rising. And then we have Above by Bria Lamb. Everything that ever was and ever will be came from the stars. This cover is just absolutely gorgeous. Since it's May the 4th be with you this month, let's go ahead and go with Red Rising by Pierce Brown. Now, are all of these books going to get read? Hopefully, all of these books will get read. If they don't, charge it to the game. I don't know what to tell you. But May's TBR. In addition to those books, we have The Josiah Heir, which is open from last month and it's paused. We have The Scammer by Tiffany V. Jackson, which is a buddy read. Viola Davis and James Patterson, Judge Stone, also a buddy read. And I am 50% into FuryBound, book 2 in the Wolves of Ruin series by Sable Sorensen. I think we got a pretty good stack over here. Let me know if any of these books are on your TBR and get that subscribe and comment down below. I want to hear from you guys. Keep turning those pages and happy reading, y'all.